I am shocked. And again, I can't wait for you to call me out when you pick this shoe up, because a lot of people are waiting to buy this shoe in March, and just call me out if I think... Good Monday morning, another week to begin another running shoe battle. But I'm gonna do better moving forward. I have some strategies in place to make it happen so that you can come to expect a running shoe battle every Monday morning here in the studio, here on YouTube, okay? That's one of my goals for 2021. If I'm not mistaken, the last running shoe battle that we did was the Mach 4 from Hoka versus the Endorphin Speed from Saucony. If you didn't see it, upper right-hand corner, I'll try to remember to link to it, and I won't tell you right now who won between the Mach 4 and the Endorphin Speed, which ended up being a little bit of a, I'll just say maybe an unfair battle, because this is a 2020 shoe going up against a 2021 shoe. So this shoe is not available yet. It will be, I believe, early March. So stay tuned for the release of the Mach 4. Let's actually just get right into it. Here we go. The New Balance 1080 V11 versus the Hoka Mach 4. Now, you can, if you remember my full review of the Mach 4, you can probably guess which shoe is going to win this battle. However, I was a little shocked. By the way, I did take this shoe past 50 miles. We're officially past. And as soon as I laced up the 1080 V11, I was a little shocked. Where is it? I don't think it's out here. It might even actually be at the storage unit. I think the V10 was, for me, it didn't work out. I don't want to call it a dud. Some people liked it. Actually, quite a few people liked it. But I do believe that New Balance has made a great step in the right direction with the V11. So let's dive into it. We've got an 8mm drop over here in the V11. We got a 5mm drop in the Mach 4. So kind of a medium to high stack height for both of these shoes. For the weight, winner, chicken dinner is going to the Hoka Mach 4. Here are the weights on your screen. 7.5 ounces versus 8.5 ounces. We'll come back to that in a minute. So it's a pretty big difference, an ounce difference. So you might be wondering, Seth, why would you put these two shoes against each other? I'll explain more about that here in a minute. All right, so there's the weight for the upper. We're looking at an engineered mesh in both shoes. However, I believe they're calling it the Hypo Knit mesh in the 1080 V11, and it is much more flexible. Stretchy is a good word for it. Like it stretches. It's very, very interesting. And I think I said in the first impression of the 1080 V11 that this shoe would be best for somebody who has a high volume foot, meaning their foot is maybe not necessarily a large foot as far as the length of the foot, but like you have a lot of volume to your foot. So I think this upper will stretch well over the top of your foot without creating hot spots. It's just, yeah, it's a very interesting design that they decided to go with. But yes, the overall winner, the lockdown winner for the uppers between these two shoes, Mach 4 versus 1080 V11, it is the Mach 4. In fact, I think my highlight, it's tough, but I think my highlight for the Mach 4 is the lockdown. It's so comfortable for me, for my foot. It just locks so well over the top of the foot. So that was going to be a hard one for the 1080 V11 to overcome. And the overall winner of the upper is the Mach 4 once again. It just fit like a glove when I was testing the Mach 4 in 2020. Now you might notice the heel flares there at the back, what also known as the elf heels, okay? It's becoming more and more common. You might want to look for that when you're checking out shoes at running shoe stores. Look for that flare there this is what I'm talking about, this heel tab at the very back, the very top of the heel counter. So the Mach 4 is much more pronounced, and I gotta say, so comfortable once again. Moving on to the midsole, we're looking at Fresh Foam X through the 1080 V11 versus the Pro Fly over here in the Mach 4. And as far as the overall ride and energy return, I am giving the nod to the Mach 4. But this is where the weight comes into play. So if you're looking for a softer ride, you gotta go V11. No, I really gotta go V11, okay? Mach 4, I'm gonna say, again, more responsive underfoot. It's not as soft to the durometer test. But the ounce difference, this is where I was shocked testing out the V11. It made great strides forward from last year's iteration. In fact, they make it very well known on their website and also some other websites that I checked that this, I don't know how they did it exactly, if they changed the overall kind of composition or how they cut out the overall shape of the midsole foam, but I'm telling you, there's some really nice energy happening through this midsole that I did not experience in 2020. So that's why I decided to do the running shoe battle between these two shoes, is that there is actually some solid energy return happening. All right, but overall we're going better for long runs for the 1080, just a little softer, a little more forgiving underfoot. If you know you're running on a lot of concrete, I should say, you might want to look at the 1080 over the Mach 4. But if you're looking something with a little more pep under step, it is the Mach 4 for tempo and or threshold days. Onto the outsole, we're going 1080, okay? This is a rubberized EVA on the bottom of the Mach 4, whereas this is blown rubber under the 1080 V11, and I think the durability of the V11 is going to be more substantial for that outsole specifically. And yes, for the fit, we're going Mach 4. Just again, that upper, unbelievable. But for the durability prediction, I'm going to stick with the 1080 V11. Oh man, we'll see. I mean, it is a soft durometer test, so we'll see if the midsole compresses quickly. But again, that blown rubber on the outsole also, gosh, oh man, I don't know. This upper, I don't foresee it tearing in any places anytime soon. Versus the Mach 4, I think Hoka has basically made some good steps forward over the past couple of years. They've been known in the past to have some pretty, I'll just say not so good or weak uppers with respect to tearing happening, but I think they've actually figured it out at this point in time with the 2021 running shoe lineup from Hoka. Moving on to the price point, $130, $149, okay, $20 difference. Ooh, that is quite a bit actually. So of course, Mach 4 wins, winner, chicken dinner on the price point. I am shocked. And again, I can't wait for you to call me out when you pick this shoe up, because a lot of people are waiting to buy this shoe in March, and just call me out if I think if the shoe did not work for you. It worked really well for me. Again, the upper so comfortable, and the midsole can do a lot of different tasks within your in fact, tweener alert, like both of these shoes I think could accomplish so many different tasks within your training regimen. Okay, so if there were some other shoes to buy, I'll put them on the screen right now. I'm putting into a similar category. Basically tweener shoes, shoes that can do long runs, tempo days, even I'll frankly say easy days to a certain extent, or daily training. All right, there you go. I probably, and I wouldn't take either of these shoes to the track. If I had to choose, I would go Mach 4 if I was going to the track to do some 800 meter or 1K repeats, but I definitely pick something else. But if I had to choose one, it would be the Mach 4. So there you go, everybody. Overall winner, of course, is the Mach 4. It's hard. I hesitated even doing this battle, but at the end of the day, I was a little shocked at how the 1080 was doing at higher speeds. And so I just was thinking, wait a minute, what is the next very exciting shoe that's going to be arriving on the scene? It is this guy, so that's why I decided. But at the end of the day, it's like price point, $20. I mean, that's quite a bit. Am I doing, yeah, $19. That's quite a bit, so I would buy the Mach 4 over the V11 right at this point. All right, question of the day. Here we go. Just kind of a fun question to kick off a Monday. Little dream session, right? I think we're all a little itching and eager to maybe do a little traveling in 2021 after 2020. So if you could go run anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you go and why? All right, let's have a little dream session down in the comments. Put a little hope in the world as we all strive to work towards some travel in 2021, hopefully. Oh man, that is the goal. All right, everyone, thanks for being here. We'll toss it to the last running shoe battle between the Mach 4 and the Saucony Endorphin Speed. That battle was much closer. Saucony Endorphin Speed versus the Hoka Mach 4 right there, right there, right there. All right, say beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.